Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
All right, thank you. 22 minutes after 11 o'clock. You know, when I was a little kid, Robin, I was able to see which one of my classmates seemed to have a magnetic personality. Have you known people like that?
Oh, yes, I have.
Like I could say, wow, everybody wants to hang around with, and name the kid. You know, there was always a kid that everybody wanted to hang around with.
Yeah.
And then one day, I was at this farm, and there was a donkey on the farm. And this is absolutely true. And the guy giving the tour said that one is the alpha male, and all the other donkeys like to be around that one. And I said, hey, that sounds familiar. That sounds like my classroom, right?
Nice.
Right? And I don't know what it is that attracts us to each other, but whatever it is, maybe you would rather be that person than the person who repels other people. I think that's where we want to go with this. Dr. Harry Cohen is on the phone. He's a psychologist, an executive coach, a serial entrepreneur, which I'm a serial fan. I like Cocoa Puffs. I'm teasing. He's a restaurateur, a speaker, and his book is very profound. It's called Be the Sun, Not the Salt. In other words, attract people to yourself. Right?
Yeah.
And it says here Blue Monday is coming up, the most depressing day of the year. Is that right?
Yep, the third Monday in January, January 21st.
I'm sleeping that day. Dr. Harry Cohen, good morning, doctor. It's an honor to have you on our show.
It's my absolute pleasure, Larry.
Where are you? Where are you calling from?
I'm in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Let's just say that it's a little cooler than where you are.
Well, you are in a place. So you want to be here, right? Because it's sunny.
Yes. I like where I am, but I'll soon be coming to Florida. So I love your state and I love your sunshine.
But you know, in your state, you have the Michigan snowman, and I keep looking at it, thinking, "Oh, I want to be in the snow." So tell me about your book. Are we able to? Okay, when in the opening, I hope you could hear what I said. When I would notice certain kids had, I guess, natural born leadership tendencies.
Yep.
That wasn't natural for me. I think it happens now. I don't know what changed. Maybe because I have a radio show. I mean, is that part of what this is about?
It is. The truth is that what you found attractive, the donkey story, like what is it about people that we are drawn to them? That's the heliotropic effect. We are drawn to people like a plant is drawn to the sun. That's the positive energy that sustains life. Humans are drawn to people who express these positive qualities. They're called positive energizers. And that heliotropic effect is the real deal. That's why we like and are drawn to and want to be around people who uplift us. That's because they express just the lovely virtues that we already have, like kindness, authenticity, vulnerability, dependability, all of those qualities. When we're around people like that, we like being around people like that. Conversely, when people are dour and cynical and hostile and negative and critical, we find them like salt on the roots.
Yes.
You can be more the sun and less the salt. It ain't personality dependent. All of us can be more sun and less salt.
Okay, and I think I know of an example that gives evidence to what you just said. It's the phenomenon of the TV show or movies. Because if you have an actor that is playing, I'll give you an example like the TV show, not Friends, I don't know that show well enough, like Seinfeld. Okay, we all loved Elaine. We all loved Elaine, and we're drawn to Elaine, right? But that same actress could play somebody else. That same flesh and blood person might not be as attractive in another setting. I'm not saying she wasn't.
Beautifully. Well put. So the role, I mean, she plays a role to evoke certain feelings, and that's what we do, but we have to do it authentically, not like we're acting. So that's really important. That you authentically, not like an actor, like a fake smile, hi, how are you? That's gross. But genuinely, hello, Larry, how are you? Nice to meet you, is very different than that fake, phony, inauthentic stuff. So, yeah, but that's a choice that we make.
Okay, I want to talk about a young man I know. He's in college, and he's super, super shy, and he has to take a class that helps him deal with college. And he was telling me that he has to learn, he has to give a ice-breaking presentation.
Yeah.
And I said to him, you know what? That's going to do you well. That's going to serve you well. Would this book serve him or serve any of us in that same way?
Absolutely. And let me just tell you what, the social anxiety that he experiences, the fear of speaking, what will help him, you, me, and everybody else is not the book per se, it's the practice of the book. Him giving one speech is fantastic. He needs to do that a bunch. The principles and the practices in the book, we, myself included, need to do it daily, moment to moment. It's not like, oh yeah, I wrote the book, I don't need to practice this. It's just the opposite. I'm a professional speaker. So what? I have to get better at practicing my craft.
Right.
And that's the whole point of this work. That's the practice of it that makes it better, not just, I read the book.
So you know what I'm wondering? If maybe the primary tool is speaking, whether it's on the radio or on a stage or somewhere, because that's what broke me out. Because I had the little shell thing going on too, but I've done this so long I almost forget what it was like.
Well, you express yourself, and in your expression of yourself, it actually opens something up in you and something up in someone else and allows someone to feel drawn to you. So, yes, it's expressing this stuff with words and gestures and actions. So that's what it's about for you and for everyone.
But everybody can't have a radio show, and everybody's not going to have speaking engagement. So does the book help the others?
Of course.
Yeah.
And that's the point, which is, look, every single human can smile at another human, can offer their kind words or gestures or deeds in a moment, in a split second. I pulled into the airport the other day, and the valet, I had given the book to the whole group of them because I go there a lot, and he said, I really like your book. I said, why is that? He goes, well, I guess I got the essence, which is be positive and not negative. It's really helped me. Ta-da! He got it in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, you also help the people forget their excuses, because that's something that will draw a person down. I can't do this because.
Oh, I love that you said that. There's a chapter. Oh, by the way, every chapter is 1 to 2 pages. It's meant to be read in 30 minutes or 30 seconds. And there's a chapter, Do It Anyway. It's all about the excuses for not being heliotropic or legitimate. Do it anyway. Every reason that we have for it's hard to be kind and grateful and compassionate, do it anyway. Well, it's hard to, turn the other, do it anyway. So I completely agree with the excuses are just that. They're excuses. And I got good ones. Oh, I got a disease. I have a condition.
Yeah. So is having a bolsterous ego, is that being salty? Is that assault?
Well, here, let me clarify that. We all have egos, every single one of us, right? If your ego makes other people feel bad, it's salty. So having an ego isn't necessarily bad, but if your ego rubs against someone else and it makes the chafing sound and feeling in the other, it's the ego,
Gotta be careful.
So that's the important.
Yeah.
Ego. Enough about me. What do you think of me? That's obnoxious, but people react differently. But how they react is not an accident. When you like somebody, you're not crazy. When you find them objectionable, you're not crazy either. So this is about us.
This is going to help so many young people who are at that point in their lives where they just haven't figured it out yet. I think you'll streamline the process a lot. Doctor,
please help me.
I found the book on Amazon. Do you have a website you want to recommend?
Yep. Yes, I do. BeTheSunNotTheSalt.com. That's where people can go. You can buy it on Amazon, or there's more information and some videos. It's all free on BeTheSunNotTheSalt.com. And it will. That's my intention in writing this, which is to help as many people as possible at every age, from 6 years old to 96. Okay. And that's everybody, myself included. So it's not the book or reading the book. It's being helpful. Very
well said. I'm getting this for the young man I was just talking to you about. Dr. Harry Cohen, thank you for being on the show with us today.
My absolute pleasure.
Harry, we'll be right back.